Checking if I'm live right now. And if you are watching this on replay, I recommend that you fast forward it to my main message. Right now, I'm trying to set it up because I am going live through StreamYard. And I'm live in YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. How I wish it's connected to TikTok, but it's not. Anyway, so right now I will be talking about transitioning your life from 9 to 5 to owning your own online business. And the reason why I am doing this is because there's a lot of people who can be in their 9 to 5 right now and also transitioning like smoothly. Not it can be gradual if you choose to, or you can go immediately. With me, with my experience, after I have launched my online business almost 3 years ago, I put in a notice. So I still was working for 2 months. So it was a transition, but at the same time, I got clients right away. How I wish that I had done something gradual, right? So I shouldn't have quit right away, but I loved what I did because after I quit my job, I was really all in on my business, learning, failing, and really putting myself out there. I'm not scared in going public because I'm live. I'm all in my business. So I want to be able to kind of talk to you about transitioning from your 9 to 5 smoothly. And if some of you guys are new to my page or my YouTube channel or Instagram, my name is Sheena Romero, and I'm an online marketing business owner. And I've been in the business for almost 3 years. I didn't reach my 6 figures until 10 months, the last 10 months in my business. Of course, life happened. Life happened to me, and I had my newborn and all of that good stuff. I have 3 kids. I'm a mom of 3 kids, and being in 9 to 5, I was in a collections business. And I was a manager for 8 to 9 years, then became a risk assessment manager. And I loved it. I even traveled to audit some call centers, and I love it. But I wanted more. I wanted to be able to reach the income goal that I want, which is what I have mentioned earlier, 6 figures. And at the same time, be there for my kids, be able to pick them up. And, I just want to be able to create my own business, have that liberty, have that, creation experience, like customizing it to my own self and my audience as well. So it's going to be a fun journey for you if you decide to do this. But I want to be able to help you out to kind of go over the fence, even not letting go of your job right away, but just starting to show up. So I'm going to talk about something that is very important, which is, know me, like me, and trust me, right? And maybe you guys can see I post all the time about my business or my life, right? So it's a mix of everything because I want to be able to put out there that, like this is my life, right? I don't put out my kids anymore. I used to post a lot about my kids, but The times right now is not safe. Like, I'm kind of scared of putting my kids out there too much because there's a lot of kidnapping going on. So that's the only thing that's really stopping me. But otherwise, I really love showing, my kids. I really love taking photos and videos. And of course, I do housework as well, like just any regular moms out there. But yeah, so this is the reason why I chose it, right? So as a someone who is in 9 to 5, really my biggest advice is starting to put yourself out there. And I know for a fact that you are watching my video or my live because you have that interest of being able to do it, but you don't know where to start, what you will do, what's the next step. And it's scary, right? Because 9 to 5 is very comfortable. It's gonna, it's paying for your bills. So it's not gonna be easy to jump into a business right away because we are programmed in our mind. We are programmed to say, this is comfortable. If I quit my job, then my life will get ruined. And I want to be able to help you kind of transition and not get overwhelmed if, with quitting your job right away. You can start out with few things that will help you, will help people know more about you, and also get to like you and trust you. But also, I want to be able to help you to start creating some, getting yourself ready for some sales, right? So, and the reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes we show up, but we don't really know what we are showing up for. And this is what's going to make you inconsistent, right? The reason why you're posting sometimes, you're posting, you like posting one time and then afterwards you get discouraged. And I've seen this time and time again that people show up and then afterwards, they get excited because they want to put out content out there, but then they stop. And the reason why we stop is because we don't really know what's going to happen. We don't know we don't have basically a goal. And we do want to be able to develop that, right? So, and also we don't know where to start. Like, maybe you're a mom of 4 or 5. I'm a mom of 3 and I'm already, all over the place with my kids, right? And of course, doing household chores and all of that. But being able to different ways, right? So you can put yourself out there as a mom. And of course, if you don't feel comfortable showing your kids, then you can just, not show their faces, but just from shooting from the back, right? But putting yourself out there as a mom, like you want to be able to check on what problem can you solve, right? And I'm coming from a place of really helping, right? So you want to be able to reframe your mind from, if I put myself out there, then that's going to be very embarrassing. But I want you to put yourself out there as someone who will help other people because you're achieving success in taking care of your kids. You're achieving success in planting, gardening. You're achieving success in making food for your kids. These are the small little things that you can start showing up for. And don't be scared that it's not gonna be what it's not gonna be what your offer is. You don't have to overthink the process, but just show up, because you are, at the end of the day, you are gonna be the niche. You are gonna be your brand. You are gonna be the person who will attract your exact same people, right? So think of your target audience as your customers, right? So we're not yet selling them anything, but it's like pre-launching. Before you launch anything at all, just putting yourself out there, What do people like? And you want to be able to experiment, right? Because sometimes you post, right, and you see a lot of people like your post, then you put out more of those kinds of content, right? So if people love seeing how you are managing everything with your kids, like, and I know you might be uncomfortable doing that, you can do reels will reach so many people, so you can do reels so you can get traffic, right? And showing them how my day goes, or how my morning is set up before I bring my kids to school. What's my routine, right? Any of those things that you are successful in doing, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't think that it has to be perfect. And I tell that to my clients all the time. Like, you don't have to worry about making it too perfect, because people love authenticity. People lean onto that. The most important thing is for you to consistently show up. And that's what stops us from showing up, is because we want everything to be too perfect before we launch. We want everything to be, well organized. We want everything to be like too clean. As you can see, I have a clean house. You can use a background, like those little things. Like, there are so many things that you can do online that can help you just simply show up. You can post a reel from a proven and viral content. There's just so many different ways to start putting yourself out there. And when you post, you want to check and see, okay, are there a lot of people who reacted to this? And that post right there is going to start, it should motivate you, right? It's not, for me, anything that I post is not just a post. The questions are, am I helping people or educate people? Am I helping people be in a good mood? Am I motivating people? Am I solving a problem for them? And if any of those boxes are checked, then you can utilize those kinds of contents and know that the content that you're putting out there is just the exact content that someone needs in order for them to move on with their day. Or that might be a piece of puzzle for them to feel good, or for them to be able to redesign their morning and be able to and I'm always saying kids, because the prepping in the morning, prepping of your day of your kids, right, is very important, the crucial part in the morning. And maybe you have polished that, you are pro at it. Share it to other people, because you just never know who you are helping. So always, when you start showing up, putting reels out there, come from a place of helping out people. So you're not putting yourself out there because you want to impress anyone, or because you're just putting your content out there. So start being intentional with your posting, with intention to help. So there are things so if you start consistently doing that, posting reels, posting yourself out there, going live, or even with what you're experiencing, right? Like, maybe you're not all there right now, and you cannot post. That's okay. After you have overcome that feeling of, like, right now I'm stuck with a certain, so for example, financially I'm stuck right now, but then you got a blessing, then you can talk about it. I prayed. Maybe you're a spiritual person, and maybe today you don't have anything and you prayed, and then the next day you can put out that content about that, right? So different things that will help other people, because I don't know how many times I can tell you that there's so many things in my life where I have things that am missing in my business. But then when I scroll and I see an idea or information that helped me move forward in that problem that I have, it's like, it's just amazing how, algorithm will help you solve those problems, right? By showing you those people, those contents that will help you move on with where you are stuck. So if you're posting anyway, why not help other people, right? Because that will be the help for you to start transitioning. Like, you're realizing that what you're posting is helping other people, and that's going to be a start of you building your business, because you will recognize that, oh, I'm attracting a lot of people who are into health. Oh, I'm attracting a lot of people who loves these kinds of foods. Or, oh, I'm attracting people who love me making meals for my kids. So you can monetize that. And I cannot tell you enough, because there's so many people, like, if you can see so many people thriving online, is because of that. They just started. So start with what you know, what you have right now. The picture, the video doesn't have to be perfect. None of it has to be perfect. It's the content that you put out there. You will be recognizing that people loves your content, then put out more of that, right? So that's the best way to transition. And also while we're at this right now, there are some different ways for you to be able to show up more. So I can show you. So in the if you visit sheenalovesyou.com/GWA, I don't want to overwhelm you with information, but there are a lot of different tools out there to help you show up in TikTok, in Instagram, or Facebook. And I don't want you to think that when you're online, you have to sell. It has to be natural, right? Because you will be attracting those people. I cannot tell you how many times that a client came to me from a year ago and I did not close the sale until a year after. So there's no pushing, there's no forcing anyone at all. It's just a matter of time that people will buy into what you are doing. So I want you to prepare for that. And I have a digital product. It's called the Digital Wealth Academy. So there are so many, while you are building your or establishing your brand by showing up, showing what you love, taking care of your family in the morning, showing up using that. This digital course right here, you can learn from it. That's actually what I'm using right now for myself and my clients as well. The information that's on there on how to show up, how your messaging will be magnetic, and how to drive that factor, like how will you make your leads be attracted to you without sounding too salesy or sleazy. So if you go to sheenalovesyou.com/GWA, then you can check on the digital product. Not only will you be learning from that, you can also resell it too for 100% profit. So which means you are learning, but also you will be earning as well. So you can start out with that, especially that it's going to be, holiday season, right? And you can be doing this and also working as well. So, and again, with this product, you don't have to be showing up like what I'm doing. I love doing this because I want to be able to educate people as to, the different ways to monetize yourself. Because, my clients, I cannot tell you enough, I did this because I don't have time to create digital product. But I'm going to tell you that my clients, they're monetizing their presence, they're monetizing, and I mean, it's just amazing. It's just virtual. You don't need any, any product that has a shelf life. You don't have to worry about being on site. You can be working and just scheduling your posts morning, midday, and the afternoon. And it will tell you that in this course as well. It will tell you when to post, how to post, just like different strategies that will really be helpful for you transition. And again, you can, there's also payment options on there. So let me just show, am I able to show my screen right now? I don't know if this is gonna let me show my screen, but anyway, so I think I have to do it when I start out. But anyway, I know it is possible. Shift, it says shift 6. Look at me trying to navigate through this StreamYard. Shift 6, shift number 6, but it's not working. So we'll figure this out later on. It's not perfect, but anyway, so if you visit that, you will see different payment methods as well. So you can do the 167 for 167 per month, but you won't be able to sell the digital product right away. It's not until you complete the payment. Or you can do Klarna. I love Klarna because Klarna is 4 equal payments with no interest-free payments. And you also have your Affirm and also Afterpay, where you can pay. You can start paying $43 or $44 for 12 months. So there's 3, 6, 12 monthly payments. And with that, you can already start selling this and also attracting your actual audience. And again, I want you to start, if you really are serious about transitioning yourself from your 9 to 5, you can start applying what you learn here or what I just told you. You can go to the beginning of this video and apply what I'm telling you, right? You want to start, when you post, be intentional, and share what you are experienced about or your expertise. If you are good in customer service or you are good in sales, hey, you can monetize that. Like, you can monetize anything. I cannot tell you enough. Like, and here too, in this DWA, you will also learn how to create your online digital product and monetize it, right? So if, for example, you want to be able to just do organizing or stitching. So it's just like creating an SOP and putting it in the video form and monetizing it. I mean, we are missing out so much in this time of life, right? Because we are able to reach out to people so much faster in different creative ways. And also too, the beautiful thing about the DWA is it will help you set up your sales funnels. And next time I'm going to talk about that, how to set up your online business. But starting now, I urge you to start putting your content out there, and you will see what people love, right? Utilize that to your advantage. The analytics, that your Facebook will let you know that a lot of people commented in your post, a lot of people commented in your reels, a lot of people love watching your reels. So that's your sign. When you attract a lot of people, then that's your sign to put more contents out there. So hopefully this helped you out and encouraged you, because I definitely want you to be able to have that drive and encouragement and courage to know that you can transition to an online business. It's just a matter of, doing it gradually and doing it in a way as to where you will feel like it's doable. But it's definitely doable. I've seen that, thousands of times, served dozens and dozens of clients and seen so many in different communities that I have. And I hope this helped you out. And other than that, if you have any questions about the Digital Wealth Academy and how to acquire it, you can message me or visit the SheenaLovesYou.com/DWA. And hopefully this helped you out. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.